Hello, hi and welcome. My name is Katie, and if you want to stick around and see how we created this purple eye with the body collection from Wilko, then keep watching. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so we're just gonna jump in with primer, and I have here the pore minimizing primer. It says it's suitable for all skin types. This is what it looks like. This minimizes the look of pores and imperfections, and it gives you it does give you a really nice base. It makes the makeup last a really long time. Yeah, I really like this primer. It's only £3, so it's like a silicone based primer. I'm just going to use a tiny amount because honestly you really only need like a small amount of this. It does have a little bit of like a greasy feeling, but it's not unpleasant. As it says, it's suitable for all skin types, and I probably agree with that because it's worked. Like, it's actually pretty, like, it's quite hydrating, and obviously you're not going to be able to see too much. So I got here the Body Collection Illuminating Liquid Foundation. This is what it looks like, and I must say with this whole collection that you know, the packaging is really nice, especially for how much you pay, because this is glass. This isn't plastic, this is glass. And I haven't actually opened this to know if this comes with a pump or whatever. I actually can't open it. So, as I was saying, this is the foundation. This is the Illuminating Liquid Foundation, light to medium buildable coverage. We will see. This is in the shade Porcelain. I believe this is the lightest shade. Obviously you can't colour match in stores because of everything that's going on, but you can't, I don't know if there are testers of this, I'm not sure, but my partner did actually pick out the colour, so we will see if it matches. So as I said, this is only £3, and this is real glass, and it does come with a pump, and I have never tried this product before. I'm just gonna squirt a bit here on my hand, just let you see if when it decides to come out. Oh, that's quite light. Why is he moving? So this is just what it looks like. It looks, you know, it's pretty firm. It's not like liquidy. I'm just gonna start by putting this on the inner, on the middle part of my face at first. Okay, so it does actually kind of match my neck, so it probably will be a good colour shade. I have rosacea, so you know, my face is always pretty red, but it does actually, you know, match my neck, as you can see. Gosh, I look crazy. Maybe he went a little too light. I mean, this shade range wasn't, you know, it wasn't too fab. I think there was like, I want to say 8 to 10 shades, but you know, it wasn't great. And there was another foundation which I do actually own. I bought it the other day. It's called let me just find it quickly. I have this one. So this is the Airbrush Finished Skin Tint, but this one was actually really too dark, and this was the lightest shade. I only have 3 shades in this colour, so I might honestly just mix like the tiniest bit in. And as you can see, my rosacea is still peeking through, so there's spots that I have down here. We'll do another layer. I'm gonna go straight in to the areas where I want more coverage. I would say it's light to medium, honestly. I don't think that's full coverage. And I'm half debating, because of how dark it is, doing a cream contour. Now, I don't actually have a cream contour product from this brand, but I do have, you know, just my general thing that I use. It's a little bit luminous, but you know, I could have dulled it down by mixing in that foundation, so keep that in mind. It's something that I'll keep trying, because this is pretty much the only product today that I haven't tried, because I got this stuff the other day And I have sort of been playing around with it a little bit to see what I actually think about it. I feel like the first impression isn't always like a genuine impression. So this is what I usually use to cream contour. One of them quick stick bases, or like a fast base. It's from Makeup Obsession. This is just in the shade DO3. I'm not going to blend that in just a second. I'm just going to sit there for a second. So the next product that we have to talk about is concealer. And I've been trying this and I love it. I love this concealer. So this is the Illuminating Under Eye Concealer. Put that brush down. This is what it looks like. Again, it's very nice packaging. Feels way more expensive than it is. And it has one of these. You twist it and product comes out. Now, I really like this because it is actually, you know, it does what it says. It is very illuminating, and I feel like it covers my dark parts very nicely. It wears beautifully throughout the day. Like it hasn't been creasing on me. It doesn't rub off. It's just, you know, I don't actually get along well with concealers, you know, because I feel like they just make my, for me personally, I feel like they just make my under eye just like very like cakey. So I actually really don't get along well with concealers, but I've really been enjoying this one. It sets beautifully with the, you know, powder that we have to try in a moment. I'm just gonna take that brush and I'm just gonna blend it in. And I always start like at the chin area because I wanna let my under eyes sit for just like a moment, because I just feel like it gives some better coverage sometimes. It doesn't work obviously with all concealers. Okay, so that is the concealer. What do you think? I would honestly recommend this. It's like, it's £2.50. It's just great. Off on a tangent I go. The only thing I will say is that there wasn't any mirrors like in store by the makeup counter, so I couldn't colour match myself correctly. That's looking a bit nicer, isn't it? Blend, 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 blend. Do, 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 do. So I prefer to do it with the brush first and then just go on with the beauty blender, because I feel like it just gives you like much better coverage. I have pretty dry skin, so you know, there may be some areas in which I get some product clinging to things, but that's not the product's fault. That is, you know, it's just my skin. I don't know if I like that foundation a whole bunch. I mean, it's nice. It's nice. It's done what it said. I mean, it definitely isn't full coverage. So we're going to move on to powder next. And this is probably honestly one of my favourite things I've found from the body collection. So this is just their translucent pressed powder. I've been using it, as you can see. I will say that it is like a little bit powdery. That is the most silliest thing I've ever said, but like, as you can see, like it has like quite a lot of fallout, but I like to just pop this straight under here. I do feel like it has quite good colour to it as well, because like, as you can see, like I do actually feel like that's helped a little bit, like give me a bit extra like coverage. This is how everything is looking so far. So next, I'm just gonna contour a little bit. I only grabbed one like baked bronzer, so it's not matte. So I'm just gonna contour a little bit. This is the Technic Matte Mega Bronzer. This is what it looks like. It's these 4 shades. I've been, you know, I picked this up probably the same time that I picked up the body collection stuff, and I've really been enjoying it. I'm just gonna use just like a brush like this. This is just a brush from Shein, and I'm just gonna take this like lightest colour. I actually learned the other day that a contour shade, so shade to define, should be like a cool tone shade, and then the bronze, like, and then to bronze the face, so to like give it a bit of colour, should be like a warm toned shade. It's because the cool tone shade, that's meant to look like a shadow, so that's what that's meant to recreate. But the bronze tone, the warm tone, is meant to, you know, make you look like you're bronzed and suntanned and a nice turned golden goddess, which everyone wants to be. Apparently being pasty is just not in trend. And then I have my actual bronze, and this is, as I said, it's a baked bronzer, so it's like illuminating, and this is just in the shade light medium. I'm just gonna take a little, just run over those areas that I've already done, just try and give it a little bit of a sheen. What do we think? It definitely looks a little bit more luminous, no? What do you think? It's adding the slightest bit of colour, but I will go over that with a bit of powder. But yeah, I think that gives like quite nice bit of shimmery, shiny, bronzy turn. And I mean, I do like this product, but I mean, I'm more of sort of, I suppose, like a matte kind of person. I mean, it's good for the price. It's only £2.50, you know, maybe for summer, but definitely not as we're coming into autumn winter. I mean, it has given like really nice luminosity, as you can see, but I mean, I do think it's something you could probably skip. I'm just going to go back into that contour shade just on a fan brush and just do it a little bit down my nose, a little under my lip, just like that. And then I'm just going to go into the powder with a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to kind of dab over that. I'm gonna just skip highlighting for the minute. I'm gonna do that afterwards, after I've done my eyes. I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using, if I can find it, because I've been using this again non-stop since I bought it. Here it is. This is just an eyebrow pencil. It's called the Eyebrow Definer Pencil. This is in the shade Blonde, because when I purchased this, my hair wasn't as blonde. This is what it looks like. It's one of those little nibby nibs. So I really like this product. You can probably see it goes on very nice. It's very pigmented. I like this sort of formula. It's like, it's not too waxy, but it's not too like soft. I'm just gonna do the other one quickly. Okay, eyebrows are done. I really like this eyebrow pencil. I can't for the life of me remember how much it is, but it's probably about £1.50 or £2.50, probably no more than that, and it's definitely worth it. I mean, I think it's a really nice brow pencil. It's honestly probably going to be my go-to. I'm probably going to be repurchasing it. And I'm just gonna set the brows with a little bit of eye gel. I don't have the eye gel from Body Collection. They did have one, but I'm still using up this one. This is from Revolution, and I don't want to get one that I was probably never going to go through. So I mean, it's only cheap. It's only about £1.50, but I'm still using this one up. And next we're gonna go into eyes. I have two little eyeshadow palettes from Body Collection. This one is Red Carpet Glam, and this one is called Envy. These are both £2.50 each, and they have 4 of them. They have the 2 that I have, and then like a bluey black one, and sort of like a orangey coloured one. And honestly, I kind of want to get them too as well. They're only £2.50 each, so they're cheaper than the e.l.f. bite-sized eyeshadow palettes, which I mean, I haven't tried them, but so these are the colours. As you can see, this one only has 1 matte in it, whereas this one has 3 mattes in it, 2 shimmers and 1 glitter. This one only has 1 matte and 5 shimmer metallics. I've played with this green one quite a lot, so I think I'm probably going to play with this one today. I'm going to go in with an Essence Short Blender brush, and I'm just going to go into this sort of like neutral browny orangey toned shade. It's really good for autumn, which obviously we are coming into. And as you can see, it's pretty pigmented. It's blending nicely. Are we looking even so far? We kind of are. And then what colour should we go with? Should we? I don't know. Should we do the purple? Should we do the purple or should we do the pink? I think we're gonna do the purple. And where's that brush go? I'm just gonna take the purple, probably on this little, it's like a packer brush. Just gonna grab the purple. That's looking nice, isn't it? I mean, I definitely don't think it is. It's not as rich and deep and dark purple as it is in the pan. Honestly, I kind of wanted that deep dark purple. Obviously gonna do the same on the other eye. I'm gonna take this shimmer here, which is kind of like a coppery, I suppose. It doesn't look too smooth. I'm just gonna put this just right here. Jesus Christ, we have fallout. We're having one today, aren't we? I'm just going to actually use this little brush and just grab a purple shade on there. Put that purple under on my lower lash line. I do just think maybe they should up the price like a little and just put in a bit more, you know, a bit more quality, not quality, but just make sure that it's actually coming out on the eye, like as rich on the eye as it is in the pan. I'm just gonna count my lashes. Eyelashes curled, eyelash curler dropped on the floor. And I'm gonna use some mascara. This is, like, this packaging is beautiful. It's like little water droplets up here, can you see? It's so beautiful. And the rose gold to all of it is very nice. This is what the wand looks like. This is the, I think it's just called waterproof mascara, but it's a great mascara. Honestly, again, this is one of those that is quickly becoming my favorite, and I would definitely be repurchasing in the future. I'm just going to use a different mascara on my lower lashes, but that is what that looks like. That's a great mascara. This is just a black liner from ELF. I do not know what the shade is. I'm going to go back in with a bit of that purple shade. Make that purple but like darker almost. What do we think? Do we think we just ruined the whole thing, or do we like it? I don't know. I mean, we all have these days where things go wrong, don't we? What am I doing? I'm doing a highlight. That is what I am doing. So this is a baked highlighter, and this is in the shade Luna, which is sort of like a, I suppose it's kind of like a yellowy shade with like little bits of like reddy pink in there. Just taking a brush. This is also a brush from Primark, I think. It's called Contour and Highlight. And I'm just going to firstly get a mirror so I can see. I'm just going to put that like there. Just do that like that. Why does he keep doing that? Just need a bit more so that you can actually see the glow. Could you please register my face? We are glowy. This is the Tasty Peach one from I Heart Revolution, and it's broken and it makes me very sad. I'm just going to take a little bit of the lighter shade in here. So we're going to move on to lips. This is the Long Wear lip liner. It does not have a shade on it. It's like the shade is, it just doesn't match, you know. I suppose the formula is nice. It's a little dry. I don't like that colour. Maybe we would try it in a different shade. And then I have this Lip Crush liquid lipstick. This is what it looks like. I love the packaging of this. This is beautiful. And this is in the shade Nude. And we're just going to try this. I don't love that. Just smudged it everywhere as well. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the colour. It's pretty sticky as well, look. Going down pretty fast, so it must be matte. It doesn't feel that comfortable. 1 second. So the primer is a definite thumbs up. We like the primer. We're not the keenest on the foundation. The concealer, I love the concealer. I'm probably going to be repurchasing. I really like the concealer. The powder, I really love the powder. The bronzer, I mean, I would say you could probably skip on the bronzer, especially this time of year. Next, eyebrow pencil. I love the eyebrow pencil. I am definitely going to keep using that. I'm going to keep repurchasing that. Onto the eyes. I mean, I do like how this eye look came out. I think the little palettes are a great idea. I mean, I do wish that the green one had more matte shades in it, but I really like them. I think that they've blended beautifully. I think that they've come out really well. I mean, the shimmer isn't as like metallic as I wanted it to be, but it's a really lovely shimmer. I also didn't try it in, you know, I didn't try it wet, I didn't try it dry, so that could, you know, it could be better if you try it wet. You just have to do them before you do your face, is the only thing that I would say. I recommend the mascara like a million times over. The mascara is one that I am going to be using a lot. What else? The highlight is really nice. The highlight is really beautiful. I would definitely recommend that. I mean, you can see it, it's very nice. I imagine you could make it more intense if you wet it as well. The lip products, it's very sticky. I'm not the keenest on it. I mean, I don't like the colour. I don't think that the formula is that great, so I would definitely say just go down to your local Wilko, have a look at all of the different options, and you know, just pick something up, because like it's good and it's affordable, and I feel like nobody is talking about this brand really, and honestly I think it's a great brand. So that is the end of the video. Leave me your comments down below. Let me know if you have body collection in the Wilko near you. Have you tried it? Do you like it? Are you gonna go try it? Do you have any suggestions, any great affordable suggestions? Drugstore only, please. And yeah, hopefully I will see you in the next video. I really hope that you enjoyed this, and have a great day and stay safe. Bye bye. Subscribe